Everyone has had online friends. If they played games in their life for at least a bit, they have had online friends, no matter what the hell it is. I had like a ton, of online friends, like a lot. But there are like a very few that really meant something to me, and I'm gonna talk about those today. So I wanna first off start with my Fortnite group I used to play with back in the OG days. Uh, this was around 2018. I was in a random game, and this guy named Hakumai. He was a Japanese guy. He was kind of funny. I was like, oh, this guy's kind of cool. This is my first ever online friend that I've made in my entire life. You know, he, you know, he also we were there were four of us in total in that match, but only one person talked, and it was only him. So he named everybody saying, "Oh, I'll call you this, I'll call you that." Of course, he spoke in Japanese, but he said, "I'll call you this, I'll call you that," and then he said, "I'll call you Sam." I don't think he can read English because my name was Samuel Emerald, but we don't talk about that bit. So I'm like, "What the hell?" But yeah, I didn't think anything of it because I was a young kid. And from there, we will play occasionally, but we didn't play that much. So me- go past like around a year. It's now actually not a year, like a half a year. It's now season six. Well, actually near the end of season six. The group grew like a lot. So we have four players in total. It's Hakumai, 1AP, Yuya, and actually that's it. Well, that was the main group. So we would play Fortnite pretty much every day. Yeah, pretty much like we would play on the weekends all the time. And, the one thing we like to do, we love doing is going to Fortnite Creative, and we would like make our dream houses and our dream whatever, right? And dream town. We just make everything that we would want in life, and then we would kind of role play that scenario. You might think, oh, that's kind of cringe. Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course it's cringe. But the one thing that really made it different from like the other cringe roleplay stuff is we would we wouldn't take it seriously at all. Like later on, while we're doing the roleplay, we would start bursting out laughing because we didn't know what the hell we were doing. It was just stupid. But we had a lot of fun doing that. It's like we would just do the most random, most weird thing you can possibly think of. But yeah, we were kids. I mean, who the hell cares, right? And then later, and then like I think this was last year. I don't really remember, but when OG Fortnite came back for just a month, I got the group back together, and yeah, we played for like almost 4 hours on that day, and we did play again, but we are still in contact. We just don't play Fortnite. That's what really kind of separated us. We just don't play Fortnite anymore. So Fortnite grew older. We grow up. Yeah, it sucks, but that's all my friends. So yeah, they were a year older than me, except for one guy. So next one took place around late 2019. So I was this is like around the time I got my like better computer, so I can actually play games. But uh, I went on a Terraria server to just get the items so I can build more stuff. And then this guy, he was like, "Yo, add me on Steam," and he just put his Steam friend code in. I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." And I added him. And then from there, we'd play some Terraria, but we mainly played Minecraft. We had a really bad Minecraft server, and we just like build stuff, do random stuff, just do whatever. And then we did that for like a year and a half. At a certain point, like we didn't play many games. We just played Minecraft, and that's all we did. But later on, fast forward, like well, we did that for 1.5 years. Then a new guy joined the group, which is his name was Cal. At the time he didn't have a mic, and his Wi-Fi was absolutely dog shit. Like it was really bad. Like it's you can't even think how bad his Wi-Fi was. But we will all three of us play Minecraft. There were other people in the group too, but they eventually faded away. And we had a Minecraft server. All of us had a Minecraft server together, but that didn't really go anywhere. And then later on, Cal and Seth drifted away. I mean, I'm still in contact with them, but that's another thing to talk about. So let's go. Let's fast forward a year. So while I was with Seth, I made a new friend called Leviathan, or short for Liv. His real name was Thor, but he was an Australian guy, and because he was at the time he was homeschooled, so we would play pretty much every single day. Even though I had school, I would play with him pretty much every single day. And we didn't just play Minecraft, only Minecraft, but we played a bunch of other games too, like Lethal Company. As some people would call like friend swap games. We would just play a bunch of games together. Yeah. So for like 3 years we played games together. But eventually, he got out of homeschooling. And then now, we don't really play it anymore. But I am still in contact with him. We occasionally talk, but not much. And then now let's fast forward to now. Now is probably the more special side because let's bring back Seth and Cal. So I don't know what happened. I don't know what triggered it, but my guess is one time like I saw Seth playing Geometry Dash, right? I used to play Geometry Dash back in the day. So I was like, oh damn, you're playing Geometry Dash, right? We talked for a bit, we bonded for a bit, and then we kind of caught up. And then from there, I'm guessing that, we started to kind of be close again. I mean, there was nothing really happened between us. It's just that we just faded away. But later on, we, brought the guys got back together, me and Cal and Seth, and there's a new guy called Red. Red is actually I'll explain this first. Seth is the somewhat serious one, and Cal is the one that puts everything into balance. Without him, nothing really goes right. And then you got Red. He's the insane, crazy, and possibly stupid one. I'm not saying he is, but there's a chance he might be. Just putting it out there. And he's probably watching this too. So, sup, Red. Yeah. So those are the main online friends that I currently have. I love every single one of them that I've made, especially this group. But I'll talk more about this in the future. There's just so many things to say about my online friends, especially the current group. But that's all I got to say for now.